you're watching this, then I'm pretty much certain that fear is the only thing holding you back from achieving your dreams. And I know there are a lot of things that can influence our life and stop us from achieving something that we want. But I think for most of us, especially us people that are privileged enough to even be on YouTube and watch something and have our needs met, we are mostly just scared of taking that step, of taking that risk. And if you're not taking the risk, then you're never gonna make it. So you have the choice of letting fear control you or controlling the fear. Sounds so... I know, but it's true. I think one of the things I've learned this year is that every time you step out of your comfort zone and every time you conquer your fear, even if it's just something really small, it gets easier and gets better every time. You won't just stop being scared from one time, but if you do it over and over and over again, it will get so much easier each time, and then at some point you'll realize that it doesn't bother you anymore, that you're not scared anymore. And of course, there's always things that we're going to be scared of again, but then you have to remember those times you've already conquered your fear, right? Don't think of a new thing to be like this completely new situation where it's like, well, now my fear is irrational. No, your fear is almost never rational. Like, of course, we need it as an emotion, but in life situations, in life, when it's about your goals and your dreams, then it's almost never rational. And especially if it's holding you back to achieve something that you really, really, truly want. So each time you conquer the fear and you have something that scares you again, then remember to push through the fear, push through and really get out of that comfort zone to start getting better and to start fearing everything less and less. Because even if you're like, well, this doesn't bother me enough to really conquer the fear, even if it's something that's not a goal, do you really want to be fearful of something for the rest of your life? Like, let's say it's not a goal, but let's say it's something like your fear of spiders. You have an intense fear of spiders and you really can't handle them even if they're small. Then it's like, well, you could say that doesn't bother you because your partner will, I don't know, kill them for you every time. But do you really want that? Do you really want to be dependent on that for the rest of your life, even if the example is something small? Or do you want to conquer the fear and get over it and do these things independently, do them by yourself? So try and take that first step, no matter how small it is. It is this step, and that's actually, like, the small steps are the most important ones, because a lot of the times the big steps, they're actually too scary to just do them most of the time. So if you push through small ones and small ones and small ones, the big step will eventually be small, right? You'll get there in time, you get there with consistency. And I think that's a really good way to think about a lot of different situations and goals that you have. And so guys, I really I want to say thank you for watching this video and for kind of watching my videos over the year. Even if you're new, thank you as well. 2024 has been a weird year. I don't know if you all agree with that. And I wish you all a nice holiday season, whether you celebrate or not. Maybe you can enjoy the time off a little bit. And I hope